Hi, my name is Donald Rattner. I'm the principal of Studio for Art and Architecture, as well as the owner and founder of ART and Module R. We're in the ART and Module R shop on Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. And as far as we know, this is the only space in the country, possibly even the world, where both art and design are represented exclusively with designs that are interchangeable, reconfigurable, transformable, modular, interactive, co-creative. Everything in the space reflects that design strategy. This is an example of what we call modular wall art. As you can see, it's formed of a series of individual pieces, components, modules, which are designed to fit together. A simple interlocking method of tabs and slots that when you combine multiples form a larger composition. That's the definition of modular design. And in this case, we hang them from a tapestry rod, and obviously any combination is possible, whether by color or number or configuration. That's the wonder of modular design. Of course, we all know Lego. From one simple component, there's no limit on the compositions you can create. What we're looking at here is the Alessa Programma 8 modular serverware collection. It was actually designed by an architectural team, Franco Sargiani and Aija Helander, and it's a very fascinating example of modular design applied to industrial products, in this case tableware. So what you see here are a series of trays which are dimensioned and designed to receive a series of modules in the form of dishes, bowls, plates. This is an example of the individual modular unit, what we call a 1x1. And obviously, when you stack 4 across, they fit exactly in the container. If you can imagine these modules collected into a larger dish, it would be this dimension. And of course, in the resulting space, you can fit another series of modules. Here's your 1x2 module, which is the equivalent of 2 of these modules. And you start to see how the whole system works beautifully as a series of components building up into larger compositions. They also have these pre-designed cheese set, salad set, where components again are designed to fit together, as you see here in this cheese platter. A wonderful example of an architectural sensibility applied to product design. This is a great example of what we call, in polite conversation, adult toys. It's made by a Swiss company called NAF, N-A-E-F. And they are really renowned for these beautiful cubic compositions made up of woods, which have been very carefully planed. This is all hand worked and painted and finished to combine together, and then of course deconstruct into any number of sculptural compositions. Again, total free play, just a wonderful play of form and color and proportion in this great series of cubic blocks. These are wonderful house miniatures called the PRD series. They're actually designed and built by a fellow in Minneapolis who is himself a designer and builder. And as you can see, they're scale reduction models of shipping containers, modular components which have become increasingly adapted to actual building use, where we take shipping containers that are used to transport materials via truck and ship, and actually hollow them out and create architectural spaces. And as you can see here, we have a series of pods that are combined together to form living spaces, bath spaces, kitchen areas, all beautifully handcrafted, complete with miniature furniture packages, all done by this wonderful design builder in Minneapolis. In the 19th century, a fellow named Froebel devised a series of blocks called the Froebel blocks because he felt that play and recombination of elements was a very important factor in the development of children's thinking and sensory and motor abilities. And of course, there's the great legend of Frank Lloyd Wright getting a set of Froebel blocks when he was age 9 and supposedly inspiring him to pursue the career that he did. So you see the Froebel blocks here, and like the NAF blocks, they're very beautifully fabricated. They come in a series of boxes that are numbered, which you can get individually or as an entire gift set. And again, it's really all about free play, building compositions out of smaller individual units to form larger compositions. And then you have a whole series of similarly inspired blocks and construction systems, the dado planks, as they're called here, which are a series of simple plank, but with interlocking components can create larger compositions, stacking cubes here and stacking planks there, A lot of magnetized products these days. So imaginettes, which are colored forms that adhere to a magnetic background, a whiteboard which you can also use to draw, so giving kids a chance to just completely create their own compositions. One of the motivating factors in creating Module R was the realization that out there in the world there are actually quite a few design products and works of art that are based on modular systems of composition, but there's no one single place where they all come together, no place where they aggregate. You find a few things in one venue, you find a few things in another, some designers kind of working off in the corner of the world with their products. So what seemed to us was that there was a wonderful opportunity to bring it all together in one place, or certainly as much as we can. And in discovering some of these pieces, we start, of course, looking for more, and we come across more and more as every day passes. We hope to add new things as time continues and people design more products. But it's a combination of things. Certainly internet search and discovery is a big part of it, since we can look all over the world. We certainly take every opportunity to go into design stores and look around and see what might also fall under our category. And now we're having people coming to us with their own products to suggest that they would fit in very nicely here. So it's a very fascinating discovery process to bring it all together. Obviously, we look for very high quality design, high quality production, but also at varying price points so that we can appeal to as broad an audience as possible.